Hello, Chathu. Good evening. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Are you having a good evening? I apologize for my tardiness. I took the dog for a walk at a time that was later than I meant to take the dog. So, combination of cascading failures here. I got up later than I intended, which meant I took the dog for her first walk later than I intended, which meant that I got a later start on painting than I intended, which meant that I finished later than I intended, which meant that I took Maple for a walk later than I intended. Then I took Maple for a longer walk than I intended. And then I got home, and I had gotten her muddy, and so I tried to clean her paws with a towel, and that didn't work, so I had to pawn the dog off on Meg to clean her paws. So thank you, Meg. And then I had to eat. And that was actually what held me up. But essentially, it's just cascading failures. Well, to be fair to the Discord posting, I was eating at the time. The Discord posting didn't slow me down. I was doing two things at once. So there's that. Anyhow, as it has been noted, beginning tomorrow, which I realize is still technically April, but beginning tomorrow, we are starting where no May has gone before. A watch through of all the TOS Star Trek movies. So tomorrow night, we are doing Star Trek the Motion Picture. I haven't decided if we're doing the director's cut or the theatrical, but I'll make my decision between now and then. So we are log in for me spilling the punchline here. So I did not steal your bit for the month, Zafty. You asked me. I asked you if it was okay, and you said sure, and did not even tell me you had a bit planned. And so I came up with a bit. But anyhow, we're doing the motion picture and Wrath of Khan tomorrow. Then next Monday, we're doing The Search for Spock and The Voyage Home. Then the following Monday, we are doing The Final Frontier in the Undiscovered Country. Then the Monday after that, we are doing Star Trek 2009 and Into Darkness. And then the Monday after that, we are doing Star Trek Beyond and Galaxy Quest, which is going to be a ripping good time. That's going to be a fun night. But anyhow, so you should join us on the Discord. Make sure you're subscribed and join us on the Discord. And we're going to watch all the TOS Star Trek movies. And I am not entirely certain where I'm going to stream them all from. No, we're not doing Nemesis because we're not doing the next gen movies. The next gen movies are for after we watch through all of the next generation. So we're holding those off. But I've been wanting to do a TOS watch through for a while, so we're going to do the TOS. Generations, yes, you're right. Generations is technically also a TOS movie, but it happens canonically after the events of Star Trek The Next Generation. So we still have to watch all of the Next Generation before we can watch Generations. Anyhow, I'm thinking I'm going to try and play it. I'm actually going to try and play it off of the Blu-rays. I've got my PS5 hooked up, so I'm going to try because I do have a splitter that will allow me to rip the HDCP signal out of it. I'm going to try playing it off the Blu-rays to Discord, which won't affect your visuals at all. It'll still be it won't be in 4K and it won't be in HDR for you. Nor will it be for me because I won't be watching it on a 4K HDR monitor. But it does mean that the subtitles will be reliable. Because the Paramount Plus, I have found, has a hard time with its subtitle timing. The subtitles often will get stuck or will skip. And so I'm thinking I'm going to try and play it off the Blu-rays, which will have consistent subtitle timing. And we don't have to worry about that. So anyhow, I'm going to run an experiment between now and then, and we'll see if I can get it working. If not, I will fall back to Paramount Plus. But I'm going to do what I can. Yes, I am aware that the PS5 has a Blu-ray player built into it. That is, in fact, what I was planning to use. That was why I mentioned that my PS5 is hooked up. Damn, I'm pretty. I'm good. I don't need audience questions for these movies. You can do whatever you like, but I don't need audience questions for these. What else? On Friday, I went and saw Ridley Scott's cinematic masterpiece Alien on the big screen. Orlantia says, "Isn't your PS5 hooked up for Final Fantasy VII?" Yes, it is. But then I can also use it as a Blu-ray player to broadcast to Discord. I'm not sure what this line of questioning is meant to achieve. So anyhow, yes, I went and saw Alien. The big takeaway I had from watching Alien is that the Distrusting Spectator says, "I have not seen Alien, but have seen all the other movies in the franchise." You should watch Alien. It's really damn good. It is categorically one of the best movies ever made. But anyhow, what was I saying? How was it in theater? I actually think I like the 4K HDR presentation better. I don't know. The 4K the 4K release of Alien, the 4K release of Alien is like a reference quality disc. It is an absolutely phenomenal disc. The quality of that presentation makes it look like a whole new movie, and seeing it in theater is great, right? Like, you get the full immersive experience of being in theater and watching it on a big screen with all the big loud sound and everything, which is great, right? Like, it's not a bad experience. This is the second time I've seen Alien in theaters, and it's not a bad experience. This was, however, I think the first time in years that I've watched the theatrical cut. I usually watch the extended cut of Alien, rather, and the extended cut of Alien is a bit of a mixed bag because it adds breathing room to a bunch of scenes, and it adds a little bit more like character interaction than the theatrical cut. There's like a fight that happens between two characters that's cut out of the there's a fight that's cut out of the theatrical cut that's in the extended, and there's just some wider shots that have that just give scenes some more breathing room and ratchet up the tension really well. But also there is a scene that doesn't work in canon anymore. Like, there's a scene that they inserted that they originally filmed for the movie that they then cut out because they decided it wasn't necessary, that goes back into the extended edition. But that scene doesn't make sense in the context of Aliens and the lore that has sprung up since Alien came out. So you end up in this situation where you have a scene that just doesn't make sense if you watch the extended cut. So what I want is the version that has all of the extended scenes, but doesn't have that scene in it. Because I don't think that scene is very good either. But anyhow, it was a great fun time. I'm glad I did it. I like to see that movie. I will watch. Which scene is that? That is the one where she finds Dallas cocooned and then hits him with the flamethrower and kills him. But there is a scene in Alien where Ripley, after everyone is dead, stumbles across the hive where all of the crew have been all of the crew that's still alive have been cocooned for chest bursting or face hugging rather. But then Aliens rewrites the retcons. I mean, it wasn't in the theatrical release, so Aliens extends the canon by making a queen alien that does the laying of the eggs to make the face huggers, which is not a thing in Alien, and so it doesn't fit with the lore. It's also just an unnecessary scene. It's a scene that gets in the way of what's happening in the movie at that point in time. So that scene is you're perfectly fine to not have that scene included in the film. It doesn't really add anything except confusing lore. Yeah. So anyhow, that was what I did on Friday. I think Distrusting Spectator said, "What is the status of my little mans?" The answer is that I have completely done my prime coat of all of the parts. So I did priming on everything. You can see here the pretty pink feets that it's all primed. And then for all of the white parts, I have done the base color. So all of the parts of my Gundam that are going to be white are currently neutral gray. Because that's my base color for white. And that's the status of my little mans. That is where we're at. I am currently just shy of 44 hours invested in this robot. I need to tell you how it's not falling off the edges of the iron being board. It's a mystery. No, there's a little extension off the back end of the ironing board that has like an iron holder. And that's what that pallet is sitting on. This robot will be pink? No, the robot will not be pink. I primed the parts that will ultimately be yellow or red in pink. They were primed in pink because that provides a warmer result in the end color, a brighter, warmer red and a brighter, warmer pink. It doesn't fade the color out. So they get primed in pink. The gray and the white and the blue all got primed in gray. And this is the color gray this is the gray primer. So this is not neutral gray. This is not the base coat. This is just primer. The base color coat for this, for the blue pieces, will be the blue it's supposed to be. But it's bluish because you can see the plastic hues the primer. The primer is not perfectly opaque, so it gets a bluish hue. The gray primer is grayer on parts that are meant to be gray. So this will be a dark gray part, and it is currently, you can see, more of a typical gray, like a powder gray base or primer. So what color is the robot going to be? The robot is going to be the expected colors. I'm not typically super huge on doing like major custom colors, partly because I don't feel like I have a very good grip on color theory. Like I don't feel like I'm very good at designing color schemes. For the most part, I'm good at using existing color schemes, but I'm not great at creating my own. So this one is going to be the recommended colors. It's going to be white, blue, yellow, and red, like the Wing Gundam is. But I'm doing a bunch of like not weathering, but shading and whatnot on it to give the color some depth as opposed to just having it be plastic. What about the red path in the hospital? The one that just looks like a blood smear. I don't remember what else I was going to say. Yeah. What do you mean I'm actually bad at color theory? The red, like the joke is that the red path at the hospital actually looks like a blood smear. Did I eat anything good this weekend? Meg made a delicious ricotta beef pasta dish, like a baked rotini thing. It's real good. It's real good. It's very good. I've eaten 2 large bowls of it, and I hope to eat many more. Meg just says, "You will," from the other room. What else? What else happened? How are the Scotcheroos? So, the Scotcheroos are a double-edged sword. The reason they are a double-edged sword is that they are delicious, and I want to eat many of them. And I don't find them nearly as sickly sweet as Meg does. So, or rich. So I can eat an entire one without feeling bad about anything. But they are a double-edged sword because Friday was new Invisaligner Day. Oh, no. And so my teeth are very tender. And Meg keeps the Scotcheroos in the fridge. So I tried to have one this afternoon. And it was quite painful because I can't bite through it without a significant amount of pain. Are they really chewy? No, actually. They're not really. It's just because they're cold. It's like chocolate and peanut butter in the fridge. So they're quite hard. They stiffen up. And so the only way I was actually able to get it was I had to move it into the back of my mouth and bite it off with my molars because I couldn't get through them with my front teeth.
You have to chop them into bite-sized pieces.
Yes, but at that point I hadn't done that. I was just trying to eat it because I was hungry. And so I just fought with it. In future, I will cut them into smaller pieces and then have them as bite-sized chunks that I don't have to bite off. At least until such a time as my teeth stop being so tender, which should only be a day or two. What else have we got to talk about this evening, chat? If anything. Otherwise, we should just move on. Yes, we do have clips. We have the clip review. That's coming. Driosynth says, Heyo, another Invisalign user. How far along are you? I'm at 1.75 years, looking at another 1.25. Yikes. My whole treatment was 6 months. And I'm at the very end of it. I am actually into optional trays now. I could have started my retainer already and been done with it, but I wasn't happy with the amount of space between a couple of my teeth down here. So I am, as of my last checkup with my dentist, they were like, you keep doing them as long as you want. You've got 10 trays. You can do tray 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. And whenever you're happy, just call us, make an appointment. We'll get your retainer done, and that'll be that. So at the moment, I'm just fighting my way through. The real problem for me is that they gave me 3 additional bottom liners, but they didn't give me any additional top liners. So,
Oh, wait, isn't the gap on the top?
pardon me?
Yeah, is that on the top?
What gap?
I thought you said you wanted like a space that you want to.
Oh, that was
That's on the bottom.
the gap up here was done ages ago.
Oh, damn.
I
I haven't looked at your face like this before, like in ages.
The gaps are between my canine teeth and my front incisors. There's just a little bit too much room there. There's also
Is it helpful that I'm sticking my head right?
There's also a tiny gap, like a tiny little opening between my front 2 incisors. And I was just wanting those to get pushed a little tighter together as well.
They look so good.
I know they're nice and straight now.
Yeah.
It's great. They're nice and straight, but we're just not quite done yet. Anyhow, the question was how much was my Invisalign treatment? It was $5,000 even Canadian.
So $200 US.
Yeah, basically, probably around $3,000 US. They were not outrageously expensive, but it was $5,000 before insurance. These are not covered by insurance. This is cosmetic dentistry. This is not covered by insurance. I had to pay that cash out of pocket, and I did. And I don't regret it. But it was something. It was a gift I bought myself.
I'm glad that you're happy with your face.
Happier, yeah.
Happy.
I really didn't like how crowded my lower teeth was, and I hated going to the dentist and having them scaled. And so I was just like, you know what? I have the money. I've had gaps between my teeth for years. So it's time to fix it. I had a gap between my top teeth, and then these ones are all crowded. And so I was like, okay, it's time to get this fixed. I want my teeth to look the way I want them to look. And now I'm almost done. So by the end of May, I will be done. And that will be great.
Yay. Then you can get your barnacles off.
I only have one barnacle right now. It's
Oh,
right
that
there.
one.
Just that one. Yeah. That's the last barnacle. To those of you who want to know if a teeth realignment is right for you, there is one piece of this procedure that you need to be aware of that I wasn't aware of until I had signed up for it.
Is this the making the space?
Yeah, IPR. It's called IPR. Let me see if I can find the definition of what IPR is. There it is. Interproximal reduction is what it's called. And so back in the day, way back in the this is good. If you're already iffy about dentists, this is probably not gonna make you happy. But way back in the day, when you used to get braces, they they had to pull, like, when you got braces, they had to basically pull your teeth out at an angle so that they could get around each other. And then they would tighten them back in and bring them back into place. Nowadays, they don't do that. They have this fancy new technology called a Dremel and a diamond file. They have they take a Dremel and a very, very, very thin little wheel, and instead of making your teeth go out, they sand away the space. Well, they sand away a bit of material from the edges of your teeth, basically, from the sides of your teeth, to create enough room so that your teeth can rotate around each other without conflicting, and then they just pull them all together closer. And so my two front teeth on the bottom are now actually quite a lot narrower than they used to be. It's way less than a millimeter. I had a 0.5 millimeter removed from either side of my tooth, from my teeth. That's the big thing. Like they did them in here, and they took 0.5 millimeter from the edge of each tooth so that they could rotate properly. They don't have to do it for all of your teeth. They only have to do it for the teeth that they need to make room for. Sorry, when you said a millimeter or two, I understood you to mean like per tooth or between teeth, and that was not what I meant. But anyhow, it's actually not that unpleasant to have. Like, it's not great to have. It's not a lot of fun. But it was not that unpleasant an experience. But I did not enjoy it very much. And yeah, you don't really notice the gaps until you take the liners out. And then ultimately they just go like bleh, and pull them together, and then the gaps go away, and that's the whole idea. The other thing is that as I've been through this process, I now have this little snaggletooth situation going on. So I'm going to have to get them to even that out. When we go in for the retainer, I'm going to have them do some abrading to even out to make them a more level surface. Because I don't like this little snaggletooth. And now that I've pointed it out to you, you're never going to unsee it. But that's there. That's there because these two teeth used to be like this. And this one they just pulled over, and this one they rotated in. And because when you rotate it in, it had worn down so it was flat, and then it rotated in and did that. So I'll have to get them to fix it. Don't let vanity win. Literally, the purpose I did this was well, sort of. I mean, I don't care what you think of my teeth. I did it for me. I did it because I wanted it. I'm not doing it for you. It'll make flossing easier. It'll make brushing easier. It'll make dentist appointments easier. And I think it looks nicer. And I know what I said is that I had it done because I got sick of having scaling done at the dentist and having it feel like my teeth were being pulled out because my teeth were so crowded they would get tartar in between them. And I hated having like a really rough scaling experience because they had to get right in between these teeth that I couldn't get at when I brushed. What I said was it was a strictly cosmetic procedure, which is why it wasn't covered by insurance. But, you know, I like that my teeth look better. It's not vanity. It's just not exclusively vanity. Hi, puppy. You know, there's a dog here now.
Step up.
Oh,
Smell her paws.
I know they smell so clean. Ah, Maple. Goodness. Maple doesn't need braces. Maple has perfect teeth.
Here, see? Get Kate, place. Go to your place. That is the most half-assed place I've ever seen. Place.
Yes, in that exactly half her ass was on her place. And no other part of her.
Okay, you want to stay?
Yes, Jim Cat, we're done. Anyhow, the relevant thing to...
So, Matt,
Yes?
this cannot. It must have a bend in it at all times.
I didn't do that.
Because otherwise it falls down and it scares the dog.
And me. It scared me too.
Okay, well.
It was
Scares the dog.
not solely the dog that got scared
Okay,
there.
There you go.
It's fine. Nothing is hurt. Nothing is broken. Did you know that the attachment adhesive is extremely UV reactive? So if you shine a UV light in your mouth, you can see every little speck of glue that remains. I did know that. Hi, Bean. Yeah. So anyhow, we should move Tooth Chat along because it was making people uncomfortable. I was going to say, all dentistry, it should be noted that just because of how Canadian healthcare works, all dentistry is not covered by Canada's universal healthcare.
So far.
Pardon me?
So far.
Okay, well, they are trying to get it added. But right now, dentistry is not covered under universal medical. Dentistry is considered entirely elective. Yeah, they're luxury bones. Teeth are luxury bones. Neither is eye care. Eye care is not covered under basic medical. So optometry and dentistry specifically aren't covered under basic medical. Which is why Canadians, despite having universal health care, still have extended medical benefits through work.
And prescriptions.
And prescriptions. Prescriptions are not covered either. Well, sort of. There are some prescription drug programs, but most prescriptions aren't covered.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like super secret ways you can get drugs for free.
Yeah. Anyhow, that's secondary to my point. The primary part of my point is that Canadians, of course, all have well, not all, but it is common in Canada for you to have an extended medical benefit through your employer, and your extended medical benefits will typically cover dental and optical. So I think for my benefits, I get like $200 worth of eye care, or $200 towards a new pair of glasses every 2 years, or some such thing, and like 90% of my dental coverage, and what have you. But when I say strictly cosmetic, Invisalign is strictly cosmetic. Invisalign treatments, cosmetic orthodontist treatment and care, is explicitly not covered by my extended medical, which is why I had to pay out of pocket. Distrusting Spectator says, complete universal healthcare is a struggle to continue to fight for. Once you get that, you can fight for higher wages and shorter work weeks. Well, higher wages, probably not. That's probably not a thing we're getting anytime soon. Shorter work weeks, there's actually like progress being made on that front. We have employers that do 4-day work weeks and have demonstrated that it's like a benefit. So certain industries are moving in that direction. Unfortunately, I think that got dealt a blow because the local game developer that was on a strict 4-day work week. Do they do 4-day work weeks or compressed work weeks? They do 4-day work weeks, 4 8-hour days. And they did it specifically without a reduction in pay. When they initiated it, it was specifically 32-hour weeks for the same pay. They just cut their expected hours down. Anyhow, that was going great, and they published a bunch of information about how their productivity went up and how like everything was improving, and like what a great move it was. And then they ended up having to fire half their staff for unrelated reasons. But it dealt kind of a blow. The letting go like half of the studio was due to like economic constraints and lost contract work, not because of the 4-day work week. And they came out and said it outright. They were like, we're not changing the 4-day work week. We do not believe that this is a cause. It was related to incoming work from partner studios and economic constraints on the business. But it looked bad. Anyhow, yes, if you're fighting for a 4-day work week, don't fight for 4 10s. Fight for 4 8s. You want to be working 32 hours a week, not 40. $40 is an arbitrary number. Apparently, we work more than medieval peasants did. I don't know the veracity of that statement, but I trust Meg.
I read about it on Reddit.
And Meg read about it on Reddit, and the internet surely would never lie. All right, let's move on to a joke and then our clip review, and then we can do some other stuff. There we go. Even chat is fighting about it now. I just found out that there is a name for when you can't sleep at night, so you just eat instead. It's called insomnomnomnomnomia. I'm looking for another one. I'm having trouble finding another one. Did you know that before crowbars were invented, crows just had to stay home to drink? There you go. We got there. To our anonymous gifter, thank you for the gift sub. Congratulations to Laserbeak's Fury. And also, thank you to Driosynth for the resub. Or no, thank you to Damn I Am Pretty for gifting a sub to Driosynth. I can read. All right, let's do it. Let's move on to the clip review, shall we? Seems like it's time. I should probably make sure that the clip review link on the clip review page is correct, because I don't think it is. So let me fix that, and then we will begin. All right, here we go, everybody. Clip review. We made it. Another week. It's time for another clip review. All right. Our first clip of the evening this week is entitled Bold Words for Someone in Melee Range.
It's time you got a lesson in the way things work around here. Don't worry, you can thank us later.
I'm sorry, who can get a lesson? In what? You were saying? Our second clip of the week is titled Bug Report Filed. If you receive this message, please submit a bug report. Our next clip is titled Despite All My Rage. Despite all the rage, I'm still just a rat dog in a cage.
No need to worry about us. We can handle ourselves. Good luck. We're rooting for you.
Let's just forget that ever happened. Our next clip is titled Hiring Kids is Great. Nah, chat, hiring kids is great. Hiring kids is awesome. Putting kids to work is great. They don't know the labor laws and they're too stupid and broke to hire lawyers.
Sorry.
I'm not wrong. Next up, we have Let's Assess the Cactrot. Jibcat, you may recall being told that you should monetize your nibblings. That's why. All right, let's assess the Cactuar. I didn't say it to you, no, but you were told.
Assess!
I got your note.
Okay. Note to self, don't stand in that ability. Next up, we have a clip titled Murder Most Foul. The frantic noises. Yeah. Oh, I just body checked that guy into the abyss. Jibcat, a nibbling is a gender non-specific term for a niece or nephew. Next up, we have a clip titled Never Trust Chat.
Sorry.
Okay, yep. Izandai, you were right. This clip is titled New Battle Blues. Okay, we've got full limits. Oh no! Counts as a new battle. It reset all of our status. That's so mean. Keep that soundbite on hand. Listen, Izandai is so rarely right. I'm sure it will never come up again. On that topic, this clip from Izandai is called Pop Goes the Hellhound. Oh God! The next clip is titled Porque no los dos. Cloud, is that a humongous Cactuar statue in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Next clip is titled Synchronicity 81.
What mic you want, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on? What mic you want, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
God, look how sickly and green my sweater looks.
Language.
Look at how sickly and green I look in all those previous shots. That throat clear is going to be with us for months. Oh. We've been in this house 3 weeks now. Our next clip is titled The Jokes 282. What do the strippers say when their club shuts down for the night? We're clothed. It's a good joke. The Joke's 283. I once had a hen who could count her own eggs. She was a mathematician. The Joke's 284. What is the most masculine condiment Mayonnaise. The joke's 285. What do you call an irrational fear of giants? Fee-fi-phobia. The joke's 286. What do you call a suitcase full of rotting meat? A carrion bag. The joke's 287. Linguists say that icy is the easiest word to spell. I see why. The joke's 288. Finally, we have, I swear I'm never eating alphabet soup again. Last time I did, it spelled disaster. The joke's 289. What do you call a guy hiding in a bush? Russell. And the joke's 290. Does anybody have any jokes about hotels? Because I was hoping we could share a ton of them. Our next clip is titled The Wiggins Jibcat Origin Story. What happened between me and Jibcat that created this quiet rage? Jibcat. Our next clip is titled Tiny Hands Are Perfect for Pulling Out Lumps. Listen, if God didn't want us to send children into the coal mines, he wouldn't have made the passages so narrow. The next clip is titled TMI about Dio.
Competition's good for the soul. Our culprit awaits below, my scrappy friends. In the name of justice, go forth.
His briefs don't leave a lot of room to the imagination, but you can see what's as thick as Cloud's wrist.
And the elevator is that way. This way, folks. Quick as you like.
The steroids only shrunk Dio's testicles, chat. The rest of it's like a drain pipe. And finally, our last clip of the evening, titled Unemployable. Sam says, if Matt makes himself unemployable, you're all going to have to subscribe way more. To be fair, it's not me making myself unemployable. And that's it. That's our clip review for the day. I hope you all enjoyed it. So we're going to head back to our main scene. We're going to do our traditions, and then we are going to to crown a new monarch. Cyanide, thank you for the resub now for 50 months. Fitty. Okay. First I have to unplug my AirPods case because I have them plugged in. All right. Away we go. Alrighty, so here is my phone cable. Here is my phone. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. All right. Chad has said this is no longer a PG-13 stream, which somebody has replied to as saying it never. Sorry, Zandai says it never was. Then says, well, maybe it was at one point, but certainly hasn't been since Matt talked about blasting rope during Metroid at the least. I cannot think of an activity that that 13-year-old boys and older are more familiar with than blasting rope. That is how you know it is an age-appropriate stream. Hi, Meg.
You're perfect. Never change.
Listen, we're all about the discourse here. The thick, ropey strands of genetic discourse. All right. All right. My phone is plugged in. Let's reveal the beverage of the day. Garcon, can I have a drum roll, please? Oh, dear me. We have, once again, another delicious and nutritious Fat Tug. Which is what all the 13-year-old boys watching the stream likely will do at some point today. I should stop talking before I get myself in more trouble. Dig up, stupid! Dig up! Oh, dear. Let's move this topic along. Let's maybe not clip that one. Yeah. Please direct your hate mail to info@loadingreadyrun.com. Let's see who our new monarch is. All right, we do have a winner. We have a new monarch this week. Although I think this monarch is already a VIP on the channel. But we do, in fact, get to murder somebody, which is great. That's what we've been looking forward to all night. Let's perform a killing, a ritualistic killing. Oh, we get to take off 3 heads tonight. Symphonic Lolita, you can't leave. We have a homicide to commit against you. You will stay here and accept your guillotining. Oh, it was a pun. Okay, sorry, I missed the fact that it was a pun, but you're right. Head, I get it. All right, Monet. Consider your head removed. Rather large toad? Trying to think of a good joke here, but I'm having trouble. All right, rather large toad, your head also be gone. Symphonic Lolita, you too have now been rendered headless. Is Diabor not on the Discord? How dare. You should be. Oh, I bet I know what happened. There they are. All right, Dior, you are now our monarch of the Discord. Please use your powers responsibly. Oh, right, I never did fix the MCU channel. Sorry about that. Remind me after stream, and I'll do it tonight. But remind me after the stream on Discord, so that you know that I'm looking at Discord when I do it. Okay, and then community roles, Symphonic Lolita, So Long to Your Head, Monet, you get to be honorary VIP because you have been a contributor to the channel for ages, keeping the synchronicity clip going. So you get to remain a VIP. You are no longer monarch, but you do get to remain a VIP on the channel. And who was our third? Rather large toad. Not so much anymore. How does one become a monarch? You become monarch of the Discord by having a winning clip in the clip review. If you win the clip review, you become monarch for a week. That's how it works. All right. The regime change is complete. Let's play a video game. Damn, I am pretty. You can still be a Tonberry if you want. Nobody is going to stop you. But the relative lack of stabbings this week suggests that maybe you weren't cut out for the job. Jibcat kept running. Listen, would a Tonberry let somebody run from battle in a Final Fantasy game? I don't think they would. Distrusting Spectator, one becomes VIP by me doing it. I can set that status in Discord and in Twitch. So you just look at the little diamond next to people's names, and that diamond tells you that they're a VIP on the channel. VIP status comes permanently if you do something benefiting the channel in some way or one way or another. And then we have a weekly rotating VIP And the weekly rotating VIP is the person who won the clip review for the week. And then one day when I run out of VIP slots, I'll start permanently chopping heads off. But, yeah. And yeah, significant community contributions come at the whim of the Wiggins. VIP slots are indeed limited. I think we're limited to like 50 of them. I don't remember how many. 25?
What mic you on, my dude? How many
just
levels of microphone
hold your
are you
dang
on?
horses.
I'm on mic 5.
There, you happy? Cactrot crush! Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. There's a split in reality. Oh god, I made it worse. Oh god, no. Oh no. Crap. There we go. Fixed it. What was the OP ability? Windstorm, that's the one. Windstorm! Right, and I have to avoid being hit. Get back here. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, I did it! Look at me go. Got it in one. Oh, God. Remember the horrifying goblin from last stream? Yes, shaved Sonic. Please call him by his chosen name, Kid G. Vroom, vroom! Taylor says, wait, if Kid G is shaved Sonic, does that mean Sonic's hair is load-bearing? I don't know. That depends on whether this is Sonic before or after a trip through an AO3 fanfic. What was that? You see materia? Where do you see materia? I don't see materia. Oh, over there? I don't think that's materia, but I see the thing you're pointing to, the giant green light. Anyhow, that Sonic joke was very funny. And I don't feel like I got sufficient recognition from chat for how good that joke was.
Let's finish this.
Wait, where did my buggy go?
Guess I got
Alright, let's finish this.
one. Yeah, that's it.
It's on now.
And our heroine triumphs again.
The giant moaning thing was Gilgamesh, but a sand giant is what he appears as in-game at the moment, for some reason or another. Okay, so at the top of this mountain, somewhere, is the thing that I'm looking for. Really? There we go. Fire.
Little.
Don't overdo it.
Here I go. Let's turn up the sound. Just got now. Here I go.
Oh, I'm about to get eaten alive.
Someone need a rest? Get him!
Ow. All right, that's enough of that.
You're dead.
Okay, I also probably ought to heal my team because we're all in a world of hurt right now. What can I do while I'm in this menu, Zafty? You were a little slow on the uptake, but what did you want me to do? Good thinking. All right. Obviously, you should have your ninjutsus. Arcane Ward. Radiant Ward. Keep Soul Drain. Oh, that's good thinking. All right, now I have to learn to use shortcuts in combat. It's very good thinking, but now I have to remember to do it. No, it was a good idea. I'm not trying to detract from the suggestion at all. The point of that was so that the other party members would use abilities when they have auto Oh.
Moving on then.
I mean, I only read half of what chat says generally. My attention is very split. So the question is, which auto materia is it? Auto cast. Weapon ability. Auto weapon ability. Okay, so I need another auto weapon ability. Hoot hoot!
That's not a tower. I don't know what is.
Chadley has a bunch in this region shop. All right. Honestly, I love that this thing is a landworm.
So long.
pressure already. Jeez.
Let's finish this. Run it up. Not bad.
Yay, Moogle medals. I'm actually given to understand that the unique ability is quite useful on Aerith specifically, because she will use it to teleport to her pools before casting magic. Oh, I'd like to file a bug report. What are you hooting at now?
Another life spring.
We've got Hootie. Where are the blowfish? In 1998. As we all know, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. He likes to move it. Famed Hootie and the Blowfish song. Whoops, I don't want region intel. To hell with you, region intel. I want a fast travel point. Like that one. Not even halfway through the chapter. I know. We're at how many hours played of this game? 54 hours played. I have little doubt that this is going to be a 100-hour playthrough.
We're in dangerous territory now.
Rare sand-spitter variant detected. Commencing guidance protocol. The dune-dwelling sand-spitter subsists on a diet of desert insects, which it ingests along with a heaping helping of grit and rock. Note that it doesn't immediately regurgitate this excess. The creature holds it in reserve as a weapon to fell more prey. Such evolutionary adaptations are simply par for the course in this arid biome. Analysis of this variant will offer us greater insight into life in the desert.
I hate these
Your
stupid
assistance
things.
is much appreciated. Come on! Keep it up!
Allow me.
So just deal enough damage. That's the goal here, is to deal enough damage. Jesus Christ.
This might be it.
I won't give up. It's on now.
Where is it?
Excellent work completing our combat objectives. Though I suspect it wasn't much of a challenge.
P. Johnston, thank you for the resub. Now for 35 months. Who's up for a terrible idea? Well, I'm watching the stream, so yes. Wow. Harsh.
I bet you'll just yoink the crown right off the king's head.
Totally.
Can't wait to see it in person. Just don't keep me waiting too long. We Johnnies are delicate flowers that wilt in the desert heat.
Okay, so where'st is the Tonberry? Huh, there's a bus stop here.
This king guy's probably got a horde of Tonberries at his command, which means we'll be outnumbered. Unless, what if we cloned a bunch of Barrets? They'd blast those baddies into oblivion!
And catch us in the crossfire.
Okay, what about Tifa?
It does seem a little bit like,
Busted!
I
thought ninjas were supposed to be silent.
Oh, forgive me for interrupting your fantasies. I'll let you get back to being a perv.
It does feel a bit like Yuffie's shadow clone ability is potentially super busted. Oh. The Tonberry King is, like, here-ish, right? All right, we're not going to waste time on this. Ah, okay, that does make sense. Here, let's go here. This way. Oh, Sam. I didn't realize you were currently playing Jedi Survivor. And yes, Son of Ogdo is the pits. Spawn of Ogdo is bad. Then later when you fight multiples of them, that's even worse. I seem to have an easier time with multiple. Well, at that point, I knew how to fight them. Oh yeah, the parkour challenges were the most nightmarish aspect of the game. Absolutely. No! Time to Skyrim horse our way back. Jeez. Zapty, I am not bad at anything. I am only good at things. How could you?
proper course, Alexander appears to render his righteous judgment. His pronouncements are absolute and cannot be defied. Parents sometimes tell misbehaving children that Alexander might come and smite them if they refuse to shape up.
Not the smiting. Please no smitey. They really did put their whole ass into the coral reef of this game, didn't they? What is in this cave? Ah, the thing I was looking for. This game goes so full ass into everything they don't leave room for the crack. That's a good line. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Square, circle, circle, square, circle, circle.
Splendid synchronization. Let's hope our investigation of other shrines goes as smoothly.
Have I given you reason to think that it won't, Chadley? Oh no, I have hiccups. Uh-oh, I've Austin Powers the buggy. Never didn't have it. The novelization of Austin Powers does that scene better than the movie. I'm sorry, what? First things first, there's a novelization of Austin Powers? And secondly, how does the novelization of Austin Powers do it?
Cloud. Upon analyzing the data from the Lifespring, I was able to locate a new transmuter chip. The chip can be found in a village abandoned due to desertification. This erosion will spread if left unchecked, and eventually, the entire village will be swallowed by the sands. Do try to collect the chip before that happens.
Yeah, baby, said nobody since this was not good. Uh-oh! I'm full of manifestations of the planet's favor. And apparently I don't have the ability to make the upgraded version of it yet. So I guess... Oh, there he is.
Like he's still looking for the proto-relic.
We better find it first.
Yeah, definitely not so bad. What uppies? Where's the thing? There's the thing. Whee! 2 gold medals. Very clever. Kate Sith seems really tossable. That, and he will also land on his feet. Oh, did I miss a joke redeem? I did. Sorry about that. Let's fix that. Okay, what do we got? My doctor recently diagnosed me with paranoia and constipation. I'm scared shitless. I can't believe how bad inflation is getting. I just heard that 50 Cent is changing his name to Dollar. Oh my god! Oh no! Is this a wife joke? No, it is not. During a job interview, a manager asked an applicant about his work history. The applicant replied, "Prior to this job, I worked as a dog groomer." "Oh, that's an interesting job," replied the manager. "What did you do in that position?" "Well, I mostly told the dogs they were very mature for their age." Precisely. That is why I went, oh no. All right, I'm not having any luck finding any good jokes, so we're gonna move on. No one told me to say it. Yes, they did. Hawkeye said you have to say it now. What if I told you that you never had to say any of the bad jokes? I don't think I believe you.
Couldn't hurt to check out the spring.
If I didn't say bad jokes, the stream would be completely silent. That feels a little mean. I'm funny sometimes. I am going to assume that those of you who are going X to doubt in fact mean that I am funny all the time. You doubt that I'm funny sometimes because I'm always funny. Oh, I'm sorry, Siva, you cannot apply the occasionally funny subname to me or nickname to me, and there's a good reason. I'm going to pause here for a second. I'm going to turn the audio off because we have to go into a deep lore dive here. So back in the day, Loading Ready Run did a live stage sketch comedy show titled Loading Ready Live. And we did it at the Fringe Festival, the Victoria Fringe Festival. And I don't know, we did 3 or 4 shows of it. I don't remember how many performances there were, but we did a live stage show of Loading Ready Live during the Victoria Fringe Festival. And the show got a review in one of the local newspapers. I don't remember which one. And it was like a 3 out of 5 review, right? Like the review was not amazing. But it was like 3 out of 5, like pretty good. But the one call out in the review is that they described James Turner as occasionally hilarious. And so James has become James Occasionally Hilarious Turner in the years since. Yes, James specifically. Because I think James was the narrator of the show. Like he played the part that linked all the sketches together. But anyhow, it was James Occasionally Hilarious Turner. So I can't be Matt Occasionally Funny Wiggins, because James is already James Occasionally Hilarious Turner. That is all. That's the whole waffle.
Fiends run this place.
Do I remember what year this was? Like 2007? No. 2010? 2012? I don't remember. It was definitely not 2012. P. Johnson says, yeah, all the Loaded Green Run members must be distinct. There can be only one Matt with a dog. In fairness, I had a dog first. In fairness, I was Matt first.
Go on. You're going down.
Second Matt is the pretender.
You're dead. That's over.
I am definitely older. Between the two of us, I am definitely older Matt. Well, I am definitely the first Matt. Oh, a baby.
It's on now. That's it. Let's finish this.
I don't know how I did that. What's that,
Where is this stupid thing? There we go. Yeah, I think the hiding under the sand enemies are among my least favorite enemies in the game. Okay, how did I end up missing my target? Like a poor marksman, you keep missing the target.
Think we've got fiends
landworm variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Their eyes having long since atrophied. These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt. Their digestive system has also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food and absorb nutrients. Referred to as the Undertakers of the Desert, these fiends subsist almost exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however, can drive them to attack living prey. The gold saucer has led to a steady increase in foot traffic, and, as you might imagine, a corresponding increase in landworm-related deaths. To protect these travelers, we must understand what makes this variant tick.
I'm about to tick its ass.
Updating fiend intel.
I got your number.
Go on!
Whoops.
I'm your one-stop clobbering stop.
Ice.
I'm coming! You've got this. Here I go!
Ow! Oh my god.
I'll take care of them. This one's for you!
Oh, I have in fact already been swallowed, so it's time to retry. Yuffie being eaten by a worm must be on AO3 somewhere. No.
Rare landworm variant identified. Commencing
Mostly it's
guidance
Yuffie eating
Their
worms.
eyes having long since atrophied. These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt. Their digestive system has also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food and absorb nutrients. Referred to as the Undertakers of the Desert, these fiends subsist almost exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however, can drive them to attack living prey. The gold saucer has led to a steady increase in foot traffic, and, as you might imagine, a corresponding increase in landworm-related deaths. To protect these travelers, we must understand what makes this variant tick.
Let's do it
And
right.
immediate surroundings.
What?
Exercise caution. Rare landworm variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Their eyes have long since atrophied.
Allow me.
Creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt. Their digestive system has also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down
Keep it
food
together.
and
I'm your
absorb
one-stop.
referred to as the Undertakers of the Desert. These fiends subsist almost exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however.
Don't worry.
Okay, I super don't know how I'm supposed to dodge this.
Rare landworm variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Their eyes having long since atrophied. These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt. Their digestive system has also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food and absorb nutrients. Referred to as the Undertakers of the Desert, these fiends subsist almost exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however, can drive them to attack living prey.
Here I go.
The gold saucer has led to a steady increase in foot traffic. And
Come on!
rare landworm variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Their eyes having long since atrophied. These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt.
Let's do
Their
it right.
digestive system has also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food and absorb nutrients. Referred to
It's on you.
I'll show you what I can do.
subsist almost exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however, can drive them to attack these prey.
Ha sucker!
Steady increase in foot traffic, and as you might imagine, a corresponding increase in landworm-related deaths. To protect these travelers, we must understand what makes this variant tick.
Go on!
Scanning immediate surroundings. No, I'm cheering for you.
I'm coming.
God damn it!
My sensors indicate the presence of a unique life form. Rare landform variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Their eyes having long since atrophied. These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt. Their digestive system also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food and absorb nutrients. Referred to as the undertakers of the desert.
Keep it together.
I'll take care of them.
Exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however, can drive
Jesus Christ.
His lovely
rare landworm variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Their eyes have a long sense atrophy. These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt. Their digestive system has also deteriorated,
I'm coming.
forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food.
Jesus Christ.
Rare landworm variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Their
Don't
eyes
overdo
have
it.
long sense
I got
atrophy.
you now.
These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt. Their digestive system has also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food and absorb nutrients.
I'll take care of them.
Referred to as the undertakers of the desert, these beings subsist almost exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however, can drive them to attack.
Cock!
So,
I'm trying to dodge it. It's not working.
Guidance protocol. Their eyes have
It's
a
on
long
you.
sense atrophy. These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt. Their digestive system has also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food and absorb nutrients. Referred to as the undertakers of the desert, these beings subsist almost exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however, can drive them to attack living prey. The gold saucer has led to a steady increase in foot traffic, and, as you might imagine, a corresponding increase in landworm-related deaths. To protect these travelers, we must understand what makes this variant tick. How do you like this? Currently gathering combat data on target.
Now, come on. What?
Just know I'm cheering for you. Wow, I almost feel sorry for them. Now that's the spirit.
you're mine, punk. Time to put you on us.
Come on, keep it up.
Here I go.
All right. Well, that's no good. Now, is there a way to get May to stop talking? Without muting the whole game.
Islands may be in the vicinity.
I absolutely hate that it can take the person that you're not controlling. Yeah, you're right. I should do it so I don't have to assess. Jeez, how much ice damage do I need to do to this thing before it staggers? I mean, yes, obviously using an ice spell over Snow Flurry would be better. Okay, I'm going to come back and do this right, but first I have to go to the washroom. So everybody hang tight. I'll be right back. Hello again. That was very impressive work, Cloud. Using the data from your battles, I've devised a new trial for the simulator, which I supervised. I think you'll find it to be a most fascinating scenario, so please do give it a try. Oh, well, that would have been handy to have done prior to now. Now Cloud has ice elemental attacks. Uh-oh. God damn it. Bad timing. This is some horse shit. The worm is cheating. It is not resistant to electrical attacks, so sure. God damn it, what the hell? This is the worst. The fact that this is like borderline undodgeable is the worst. canceled my... Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Canceled my magic again, too. Zandai, if you're watching really closely, you'll notice that if I mistime the dodge, it teleports to me. And I haven't figured out how to do the dodge timing reliably. Oh, you bastard! With me. Come on. Didn't get me. That sucked. As one worm down, hundreds to go. Okay, I still want to go to that thing. Oh, yes, we do want to turn dialogue back on. Thank you.
All right then, let's start looking for those craggy cactuars.
Whom. That way. Yes, you're right. I can use the statue while in the buggy. Or I could just run. Interesting. That's what I thought. Okay, I see the swingy thing. Aha! That does indeed look like a Cactuar rock, doesn't it? Our friend, the terrible, misshapen Doug Trio.
Kill me.
Ooh, golden Cactuar.
Get him!
Allow me. Going in.
Oh, my assess materia improved. Exciting.
What are you waiting for? Go on, touch it.
No, you do it this time.
Ladies first.
Oh no, you're way better at the whole putting yourself in harm's way thing.
Fine.
Are you kidding me? Why? Me?
Word of advice? Don't fight it.
Yes, heed the voice of experience.
All right, so Red's getting... Red's getting Cactuar next.
What did I do to deserve this?
Let's head back to the reactor.
Really? I can't fast travel back there? All right, everybody brace yourself for a deeply unsettling moment.
Sure took you long enough. What do you say? Want to jump right into your second trial?
You know how this ends.
Do I ever? But do you?
Holy crap!
Let's see. Who looks fit to fight?
Yuffie again, please.
Can
No!
I go?
Why you?
Fine by me. If the little lady wants to show off, I say let her.
Who you calling little short stuff? All right, press L2 to conjure an anti-Lightwar Luminous Ward, and press R2 to summon an anti-Darktwar Shadow Ward. Basic attacks performed within these wards are more efficacious against the aforementioned Cactuars. This seems terrible.
Okay then. Okay. Ready? One more shot. Every little bit helps. That's it. This is when you roll. And catch. This one's for you. One more shot. This one's for you.
I have a score of 10.
One more shot. Here he comes. This one's for you. One more shot. Okay. This one's for you. That's it. One more shot. Maybe this will do the point. This one's for you.
All right, well, this is going to take months.
One more shot. Here he comes. What the? And catch. This one's for you. I'm backing off a bit. One more shot. I'd keep my distance if I were you. That's it. This one's for you. I'll take
Whoops.
that.
Okay,
Come
well,
on.
that worked.
Here it comes.
Okay, I hate this.
Wow, you sure showed me. And I still thought you might be no better than a bunch of bumbling bandits. Ta-da!
We done now?
Not even close. You've still got 2 more pieces to collect. And they won't come easy. But I could use a bit of time to shore up the next trial, seeing as you kind of breezed through the first 2. How's about we put things on pause? Here, give me your contact info. That way, I can hit you up when the trial's good and ready.
What?
Cloud, I think it would be wise to oblige his request.
Perfect. You'll be hearing from me soon. Peace.
Our hunt is on hiatus.
For the time being, I'm afraid our only viable course of action is to await further instructions.
Great.
Guess I gotta. This should make you stronger. One more shot! Go on! Every little bit helps. This one's for you! I'm backing off a bit. Here it comes! Yoo-hoo! Here it comes! Here it comes! I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Dak!
Maybe this'll do. Sorry about that.
Now's your chance, it says.
One more shot. Okay. Sorry. This one's for you. Ready? That's it. One more shot.
Giving me a mix of light and dark cactuars is pretty mean.
One more shot. This one's for you. Okay. Ready? Every little bit helps. And that really sucks. I'm backing off a bit.
Could it? Maybe, I guess. I guess if they're all what do you call it? Magitoires. Okay, we're getting there. We're learning.
You sure you want to fight? Yoo-hoo! This should make you stronger. Every little bit helps. Hey, you asked for it. Get him! I'd keep my distance if I were you. One more shot! Here it comes! I'm backing off a bit. Yoo-hoo! Okay, go on! I'd keep my distance if I were you. This one's for you! Thank you! Get him! One more shot! I'll take that! Get him! Hey, you asked for it. Looking for me? Yoo-hoo! I'd keep my distance if I were you. Get him!
Dick move, Cactrot.
Mind backing off a bit? I'd keep my distance if I were you. Here he comes! Just a bit. Here he comes! Every little bit helps. Mind backing off a bit? Not too much. Yoo-hoo! And catch!
Jesus Christ.
I'd keep my distance if I were you. You okay? This one's for you! You asked for it.
Got it in one. First time, every time. Going up and out. And save. And we'll be back on Tuesday. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrilled stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back Tuesday, same Matt time, same Matt channel, here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, playing more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. In the meantime, as always, you can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV. And I have a Discord server you can join if you're a subscriber by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked on Discord's back end, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. Recall, tomorrow night we begin where no May has gone before, as we watch through all of the TOS era Star Trek movies. So tune in for the motion picture and Wrath of Khan tomorrow night. I do hope I will see you on the Discord for that. Anyhow, we're going to fire up a raid. So, everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here on Tuesday. Until then, so long, have a great night, and goodbye.